What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella, and this is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society, and welcome to motherfucking reality, guys. Today, we have Andy and DJ
Cruise the internet.
And that's what we do here. We cruise the internet. That's what C.T.I stands for, cruise the internet. We throw up headlines on the screen. We talk about what's going on in the world. We talk about what may be true, what may not be true. We speculate on who's full of shit, and then we make some jokes about it. That's C.T.I. Okay, and then ultimately, obviously, we talk about how we can be a solution to the problem collectively as citizens of humanity. Other times when you tune in, you're going to find that most of the rest of the show is dedicated to personal development, winning, kicking ass, and making a bunch of fucking money and creating a big change in the world. We have Q&AF. That's another episode that you will listen to, and that's just a Q&A format show where you submit the questions that we answer on the show. You could submit those questions a few different ways. The first way is...
Guys, email those questions in to askandy@andyfrisella.com.
And the second way is if you go to YouTube and you type in Andy Frisella and you go to my personal YouTube channel, you will find the full-length episodes of the show uploaded. I know most of you guys listen on audio, but if you catch some time at night and you want to catch this shit on YouTube, it's there. We just started doing that a little bit ago. And if you want to drop a comment, a question in the comments under the Q&AF, we'll pick some from there as well. Other times you tune in, we have Real Talk. Real Talk is real talk. It's 5 to 20 minutes of me just giving you some real talk. That's why it's called Real Talk. And then we have Full Length, and Full Length is full length. It is a conversation like what you're used to seeing on most other podcasts. We have interesting people come on the show and we talk. I have one of my personal most excited guests coming on later this week that I think you guys are going to enjoy. So keep an eye out for that full-length episodes. With that being said, we do have a fee for the show. And the fee is not monetary. I don't ask you to send me shit. You can send me money if you want to. I'll take it. But that's not what we ask. In exchange for the 24 years of business experience and all the time and effort that we all put into putting on this show, you'll notice a couple things. One, we don't take money from advertisers on the show. Most podcasts do. We don't. The reason we don't is because I cannot promote shit that I don't believe in, and I'm not going to take money for it and answer to some fucking dude who wants me to say shit a certain way about his product that I don't even fucking take. That's not what I'm going to do. So in lieu of us like doing that, all we ask is a very simple thing, is that if you find value in the show, if you think it's good, if you think we make good points, if we make you laugh, if you have a good time watching, if it's entertaining, please share the show. That's it, man. If it teaches you something, please share the show. We only grow these shows based off of your word of mouth. I think we're one of the few podcasts out there that's independent, not a network, that stays at the very top of the list, completely off value-driven value exchange. So if we do good, share the show. If you think the show sucks, tell us why we suck. Cool with that too, okay? But the reality is I probably won't listen to you. I keep doing what the fuck I want. But you're free to say so. So anyhow, yeah, that's the show, right?
Yeah, that's housekeeping.
That is housekeeping.
That's housekeeping, yeah.
Oh, one thing I wanted to mention too, Arte Syndicate. So those of you that don't know, Ed Milet and I have this group called Arte Syndicate, which is an entrepreneurial networking group, which is made up of real business owners who are doing real shit in real life. We have these events called Arte Live. If you don't know what Arte Live is, you can go to artesyndicate.com and read about it. But we have an Arte Live coming up in just a few months. Tickets just went on sale. They will sell out. And when you find out who the speaker is that's speaking with myself, this person, and Ed Milet, and you didn't buy a ticket, you're going to be fucking pissed you didn't buy it. I can tell you that right now. It's the bet. This Arte Live will be the best Arte Live we have ever fucking had by a lot. And we've had some of the most amazing people come to these events and teach and speak and contribute to the group. And by the way, these events are open to the public. They're not open to just members. So members do have priority over tickets. Public tickets just went on sale. There's a few hundred of those. If you guys want to jump on those, come to St. Louis. It's in St. Louis. What are the dates on that? April 22nd. I'm just telling you. If you were to create a speaker event and you were to say Frisella, Milet, and this person.
That's it.
Yeah. And that was the event. I can promise you You're going to be pissed off if you don't buy a ticket. If you're just when you find out, you know who it is.
I know who it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an awesome event. We have some new things that we're working on for that event, some new ways to teach. It's going to be exciting. So even if you're not an RTA, it's a good opportunity for you to come check it out and see what it's all about, because most of the members come.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, dude, those RTA events. I mean, I think for those of you listening who've heard RTA Andy speak of it, like from an outsider's perspective, the lives are fucking insane. Like you basically get a really good glimpse, more than a glimpse. I mean, you can leave there and go fucking run a pretty decent business on the tools you're going to get. But it's awesome that I think you guys open it up to the public. You know,
well, yeah, bro.
And it's not like an every event thing.
What's cool, what I like about it is that like people come, they don't know anybody, they make these friends, even if they don't join RTA, right?
Yeah.
Like let's say they don't join. They meet members and, you know, and by the way, there's no pitch to join or anything like that. Like this is just a fucking public event. You get to experience it. But even if you come to an event like this, the chances are you're going to go to dinner, you're going to go to breakfast, you're going to go to lunch, you're going to get a workout, you're going to get a this or that with some people that you fucking didn't know they're going to be able to help you. Mm-hmm. It's just a valuable thing it's a valuable experience. But anyhow, you know, I said no ads, so I lied a little bit. So that might have been,
wasn't paid. So
I just had to let you know. All right. They're available and they won't be available long. So
that's real, man. Yeah. We do got a lot of stuff coming up, man. A lot of events and things going on in your personal businesses and stuff. You took care of some business today, actually.
I fucking did.
That's
did. Fucking right.
Yeah. You handled it. And
yeah, that's right. There he is. So
this is a picture of Andy. Andy, what can you describe to us what's happening in this picture?
Yeah. So what's happening here is I'm about to take my driver's test for the first time since I was 16 years old. Okay. So what I had done here, where it clearly said right above the screen, no cell phones in this area.
Yeah, I didn't care.
I had sat down and DJ decided that he was going to take a picture of me taking my written part of my driver's test. I will have you know that this was the first attempt at the driver's test.
Yeah.
I did fucking fail it the first time. You could only get 5 wrong. I got 6 wrong. But they were asking me some fucked up shit.
Yeah. What were they asking?
Bro, they were asking me shit like, how much does a driver's permit cost? Like, I give a fuck how much it costs. Like, I'm going to pay attention to that in the book. I'm trying to fucking drive here.
Right.
Another one that I got wrong was, how long can an object be that sticks out of your car before you have to put a red ribbon on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the answer was like, and they had a picture. Okay. So they had a picture next to it of a truck with this fucking 2x4 sticking out and a red flag on it. Right. So I'm looking at the question. And it says, there is no rule, 2 feet, 5 feet, 7 feet. You know, those are the answers. I'm looking at the truck. I said, well, that looks like it's about 7 feet. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The picture is not fucking indicative of the answer. So I picked 7 feet. I'm telling you, the fucker was stick a 7 feet out the fucking truck. And the answer was 5 feet.
Yeah, right.
Like,
they got you.
There's some trick questions in there.
For sure.
Yeah. So
a lot of people don't know, man, Missouri, like we were talking about this earlier, but Missouri, so I know there's a few states out there that require like driver's ed courses in high school and shit like that. And I'm sure we have some high schools in the state that do it, but it's not like a required thing. So I think that's the trade-off of like not having to take the driver's ed school.
Dude,
you have to answer these really difficult questions.
I read the book.
Yeah.
I read the book. The book's 70 pages long. I read the book twice, front to back. Okay. The shit they were asking me on there was like, I didn't see that shit in the book. All right. So anyway, I went back. I told a lady, I'm like, hey, I failed. She goes, you want to take it again? I'm like, yes. So I sat down, I took it again. I missed one the second time. And because it was actually like, I think the same test with the answers rearranged.
Yeah.
But I still missed one that I missed the first time. So I must not have been paying attention, because it tells you the right answer after you select the wrong answer.
Oh, see, I hate those type of tests.
Yeah, but see, I wasn't paying attention, and it asked me the same one twice. I got it wrong 2 times.
Damn.
Yeah. But then it gets better, because then I had to take the actual driver's test.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had to like sit with the dude and drive around and take the test. Luckily for me, I had this older gentleman who's 63 years old. His name was Rick. He was an awesome dude. Missouri State Highway Patrol officer, sat in the truck. Those of you are going to ask, I took my Cullinan. That's what I did my driver's test in. He thought it was pretty neat. He was very, very cool. Very, very, we had a lot in common. We talked for 20 minutes before you went out on the
Before
test.
you pulled up. Yeah, dude, I was watching you because I was seeing other people that were like behind you in line come out and do their exam and finish before. I'm like, man, what the fuck are they doing?
We just got to talking and we got to talking about life and, you know, what was going on and what was going on in the world. And like, I think, you know, what piqued his curiosity is why you were there.
Yeah.
You know, because when he came out, me and
black
DJ
people
were
in the area.
Huh?
There's normally not that many black people in the area.
The fuck up. So he's like, so I got to ask, like, what, you know, what's the reason for security? And I started telling him, you know, like, hey, we've got this show and fucking people get pissed off and they show up at my house and shit. And then, you know, I got a big company here in St. Louis and I told him the company, he was familiar with it. And so we just started talking about what was going on in St. Louis and, you know, what he kept saying, dude, it was cool, dude. It was just cool. It was cool to meet someone so fucking normal and cool. And he was like,
it's refreshing.
Yeah, bro. It made me feel good. It made me feel good about the work that we do here. Like when we're fighting for common sense, like we were talking for, you know, probably 30 minutes. And you know, the guy's had 6 kids and he's raised them all. And, you know, we were talking about, you know, how St. Louis is actually, like you guys that don't know St. Louis, St. Louis is actually an amazing city full of amazing people that gets a bad reputation in the national media because of the crime.
A few bad apples.
We got on the topic of Kim Gardner and how she's allowing, you know, a lot of these criminals to fucking walk free. And it's ruining our city. And we got to talking about, you know, and we came back, we could talk about a bunch of shit, but what we came down to, you know, at the end of the test, and by the way, he did test me, you know, like I had to actually try. But,
parallel park and all.
Yeah, I did. I
saw it.
I did. I nailed that motherfucker too, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
So he fucking bro, he was so impressed by the parallel parking. Did you hear when we got out of the car, we said to you?
No.
Goes, did you see him parallel park that thing?
Oh, yeah. And I told him you just pressed a button and parked yourself.
That's like we told him. We said, hey Rick, but here's the thing, you don't know, bro. That truck, it's got a button and parallel parks itself.
He's like, fuck.
He's like, fuck, man. You guys are bad. Like, but dude, the guy is so cool. But anyway, he kept saying, dude, like you could tell the conversation meant a lot to him. It meant a lot to me too. Because he was like, dude, this is so crazy. Cause like we come from entirely different economic walks of life. And he's like, but we're the same. We think the same. I said, bro, isn't that everybody? That was how the conversation when we got out of the truck, that's where we were. I said, bro, I think everybody's the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We look at the media, we look at the news, we look at social media, and we get these fucking ideas in our head that everybody's either not like us or has zero in common with us, when in reality, dude, it's isolating us all intentionally. And this is why this continues on the conversation I had yesterday about social media and how dangerous it is, because dude, it's creating these little bitty fucking isolations for each human being to make them think that every single person they see in real life is some sort of internet attacker troll, right? That's fucking hates them.
Yeah.
And like, dude, you know, I spent all day today, like in the government offices, and you can fucking see it. Like people don't talk to each other. But the people who do talk to each other are uber nice.
Once you break the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just think that, you know, I think all of us need to spend more time in the real world, dude, and less time on the fucking internet.
Yeah.
And I think it, you know, to me, dude, like as much of a pain in the ass as that has been in because dude, this has been something that's been a pain in the ass for a while. I haven't had a license for 8-9 months. I've been riding dirty. That makes me nervous. You know what I'm saying? I know that if I wrecked one of my cars, which I still drove, that the insurance wouldn't cover it. That made me nervous. You know, I just don't feel good. Like, I don't know.
Well, then there's the anxiety of having to spend half your day in these offices.
I think that's what it was, dude.
Yeah.
But like, dude, as fucking frustrating as that is, it was actually okay because like the people were so nice and it was cool. I talked to a couple in the because I had to go to another office after I took the test here in Missouri, where I took the test. You had to go somewhere else to get the license, and that took 2 hours.
And technically, drive dirty from there to get.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy,
dude? Did you hear what he said? Before he's like, "Now you can't drive on this."
Yeah.
When he knew that
but
I just showed up.
Yeah, but you gotta go here,
dude. I was like, okay, and I got in the car, drove off. But dude, he might listen to the show, you know, because I told him about the show and stuff. And I just, you know, Rick, if you do listen, bro, I really appreciate that conversation, man. It made my whole fucking week for real. Just to connect with somebody in real life that I didn't know, to have a conversation, and then like just to hear the gratitude in his voice about that there's people out there that think like him, and he's not all alone.
He's not alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, dude, it was cool, man.
Yeah.
It was just real cool. But I did pass.
Yeah.
I got my shit.
Yeah,
so
we're
I'm
good
good to
now.
go.
Yeah, we're good now.
Yeah. Now, did you know now they don't print the cards out anymore at the DMV. Now
Yeah, they mail it to you.
They send you a piece of paper. They used to print those right there. You could take them home with you. I don't know when they changed that. He did also tell me that the DMV cut out the notification letters to say that you're up for renewal. And he said that they actually get a lot of people that come in the same position.
The same predicament.
Yeah. Because I mean, dude, it was all pretty much like younger people.
Yeah.
Like young kids. And then
first time drivers.
Did you see his face whenever he came out and saw it was me?
Like
he was like,
he's kind of relieved.
What the fuck?
He came, Andrew.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's this black guy? Just playing, man. Rick, it was a pleasure meeting you.
No, it was cool, man. And, you know, like it's funny because, you know, how often do you hear someone talk about a pleasurable experience with that whole scenario?
Yeah.
But like, honestly, dude, like the whole thing was cool.
Yeah. Nice and easy, man.
Even though it took 2 hours at the other place, I talked to some nice people in the lobby, 2 different people. I talked to one guy, and then I talked to a guy who was, I think he was from Bosnia. He was brand new from over there, and talked to him, and he was getting a CDL. And then I talked to another. Well, I mean, that is a little bit of a stereotype.
What the fuck is that? Like,
I don't
what
know.
is that?
No, they're dude. Bosnians are hard fucking workers, bro. Yeah, and they recognize the opportunity. They say, "Fuck," like, bro. Look, dude. Those people are more American culture than fucking Americans are right now. They see the opportunity. They say nobody wants to do it and make great fucking money. And dude, you know how many Bosnian dudes I know from St. Louis that own trucking companies and make a fuck ton of money? A fucking lot of them.
Yeah.
And they hustle balls and they hard work and they don't fucking lie and they don't cheat and they don't fucking steal, bro. I fucking love those people. Yeah. Like, I'm a huge fan of the Bosnian culture. Like, huge. Because
people don't know St. Louis, we're home to like one of the largest.
It's the second largest Bosnian population outside of Bosnia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, which is incredible.
Yeah.
But it's a great blend of culture. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't think about that when I said the CDL thing. I didn't, but it is true.
It's very true.
Yeah. You know, and then I talked to another couple. We got to talking about, they had just gotten there and I got called up. So I was there for like 2 hours and I'm like, yeah, good luck. And we started talking about the old arena and the blues and like just St. Louis shit, man.
Yeah.
It was fucking cool.
We I don't know if you saw, we got XFL back. We got the first home game this weekend, actually.
Yeah, the Battlehawks, right?
Battlehawks, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. The Rock owns that, right?
Yeah.
And
he owns the team here, yeah.
Oh, I thought he owned the whole league.
Does he own the whole league?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know. But they're expecting like 30,000 fucking people.
Yeah.
Which is like, I was like kind of.
Well, bro, I mean, we like sports here.
Yeah, we do.
You know, we like
and
shit here. Like
$20 beers.
We like getting fucking drunk in public here. That's a fucking fact, bro.
Yeah. So
anyway,
cool, man. That's a good day.
Dude, you know what? Like I as annoying as it was weird, as annoying and as frustrating as I thought that was going to be, it was actually turned out to be pretty cool.
There's just one small comment on that, dude. I mean, how much I guess switching that perspective, your own perspective on that had to do with that?
Probably a lot. I think Rick is probably nice to everybody he fucking meets.
Yeah.
You know, I think I probably am the one who probably was in a better mood and probably accepted the goodness of these other people, and it made my day. And you know, so I'm not always like that. A lot of times I'm wrapped up in my own shit. I'm wrapped up in what's going on here. I'm wrapped up in my own businesses. I don't fucking take the time. And the fact that I could just take the minutes to relax and have conversations with people felt really nice. And it was just more of a testament to what's been rolling around in my brain, which is that I need to focus more on real life and more on the things I'm truly passionate about, which is helping people become successful in business. And I need to spend my time there, bro, because that's where I get my fucking
fulfillment.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's real, man. That's real. Well, guys, it is C.T.I. Oh shit, what you got there? Look at that timing. That timing was impeccable.
Now, I know we said we don't take money for
no
ads.
ads.
But if I were to take money for ads, certainly, definitely wouldn't be for this amazing First Form energy drink that I'm currently enjoying. It happens to be Orange Sunrise, and I know a lot of you guys are surprised.
I think 1P polled. Blue Raspberry got one.
I saw that.
Yeah.
What the fuck, guys?
Well, I mean,
what the fuck?
It came in the orange.
I thought we stuck together here.
It came in
I
second.
thought it was Team Orange for life.
No, it's tight second.
I know. So, hey, man, can't win everything.
I get it, you know?
Yeah, some of you guys just don't know what good is. It is what it is. I get it. All right.
Let's get into this, man. Guys, it is C.T.I. Remember, as always, if you want to see any of these pictures, articles,
you know, many people just listen. They were like, I want to listen to C.T.I. And they listen to 20 minutes of bullshit. And they're like, fuck those guys. I've never listened again. All they do is talk about stupid shit.
No, that was a great conversation.
Yeah, for us.
Yeah, but guys, if you want to see any of these articles, pictures, links, videos, go to andyfrisella.com. You can find them there. Or if you're on the YouTube, drop down in the description below. You can find them there.
Can we, before you start, can we just admire, like that looks like a man that's about to dominate some shit right there. Like, look at that smile. I already knew. I already fucking knew.
It was like I
was walking out of that motherfucker with my license, bitch.
I felt like
there wasn't nobody could stop me.
I felt like I was dropping you off to your first day of school.
I felt like that. I felt like that. I felt like
all right,
that.
Andy, do good on your test, all right?
Bro, when I passed the test when I failed the test the first time, I looked out and I go, I failed. He's like, goes, TJ goes, and I go, the second time, I go, and he's like,
you gave me a thumbs up. Yeah.
Dude, he was like outside the door. They wouldn't let him in the room.
Yeah, I couldn't stay in the room.
So he stood in the doorway.
Yeah.
It was fucking funny. Thanks, Dad.
I got you, baby.
Appreciate it, bro.
I got you.
All right.
Now you drive safe out there. All right?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get into the C.T.I. Let's get right into it with headline number one. Headline number one reads, watch it. Atlanta police release footage of alleged terror attack. This is a Daily Wire article. It reads, video shows frantic scenes from the side of a training center for police, firefighters, and EMTs in Atlanta on Sunday evening when black-clad rioters stormed the area in what officials are describing as a domestic terrorism attack. More than 20 minutes of surveillance footage released by the Atlanta Police Department caught the unrest from a variety of angles. The video shows people throwing rocks, authorities arriving on the scene, officers nearly being struck by what appears to be fireworks and multiple pieces of construction equipment on fire. It's chaotic. I got a quick clip here. I will disclaim that there's no audio to it for those of you listening. But again, go to andyfrisella.com. You can find them there. But here's a quick little snapshot of it.
Are those the police?
Yeah, so that's police officers.
Okay.
Those are police officers there. And then out of nowhere, there's a swarm of, over 200 people at least, swarming the gates.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking pussies.
Mm-hmm. And so they're wrestling, trying to get the gates and everything secure. Fireworks start getting thrown.
Bro, at this point in time, right? Stop the video. At this point in time, they're hurling explosives at the police. In my opinion, the police should kill those people. Fucking kill them.
Well, and here's the thing.
Listen, dude. This shit is out of control.
Yeah.
These people are putting on outfits. They're putting on uniforms. They're attacking private citizens. They're attacking police officers. What will we do? What will we do if, I don't know, let's just say fucking Iraqi, okay? Or let's just say I don't know, who the fuck do we not like? Let's just say Russians, okay? Y'all hate Russians, right? Which is fucking, you don't even know what the fuck is actually going on. Y'all hate them. And they show up, there's 200 of them in fucking Russian uniforms. They start shooting, throwing bombs at the police. What do you expect the police to do?
Shoot them.
So what's the difference here?
Yeah. Or, let's just say it was a group of Proud Boys or anybody on the right. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody would have been screaming for them to fucking
listen, dude. The law, the rule of law has to be respected if there is a rule of law. If there is not a rule of law and you want to leave it up to all of us to solve our own shit, I'm okay with that too.
Just let me know.
Yeah, just let me know. But if we're going to have a rule of law and a set of authority, it needs to be respected. And this is fucking bullshit.
Completely, man. And like, dude, it's a tough position to put, that the cops are in. It's I think they showed, I would argue, maybe a little too much restraint, I think a total of like 35 people were arrested.
These are people doing a job, dude.
Yeah,
these are, listen, dude, these are regular dude. You did this job.
Well, that's the thing, man. It's like the whole defund the police, so they're here it is. They have a training facility to train these officers, train their first responders, get them more training, get them more education, and they're crying over climate. It's like, what are we doing? And
then they're protected by the media.
Correct. And I got some interesting stuff on that, man. And so, but they used non-lethal enforcement to conduct the arrest of at least 35 people, police said.
Well, that's a shame.
23 individuals are facing a domestic terrorism charge, a felony that would warrant up to 35 years in prison.
Good.
They did release the list of the arrestees. All but 2 were from other places. So only 2 of the 35 that were arrested were actually from the state of Georgia. Everybody else were from other states, including 2 people. One was from France and one's a citizen of Canada. So make sense. But here's the interesting thing. So this is a CNN article. And I was reading through this article. We like to get the other side and see what the other side is saying, right? What's the other narrative out there? And dude, I was reading this article and I was just disgusted. And for a few reasons. So the CNN headline, it reads, Georgia law enforcement conducts clearing operation as construction begins on Cop City facility. Same date as the other article. And you go through it, and they're talking about, they're trying to push these protesters up like they were just peaceful protesters.
The police operation's latest effort in the controversial push to build an 85-acre law enforcement facility. It's not controversial. The crime rate in Atlanta is out of fucking control. The murder rate in Atlanta is out of fucking control. What's controversial about creating a training facility so we can now control the fucking crime?
Yeah.
These media fucks should go to jail just like these people doing it because they protect them every single time.
Well, here's the thing. So the whole reason,
I hate how these fuckers write.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And so the whole reason we're here is because this CNN article reads, it's been verified, but about 3 weeks ago it says, law enforcement carried out a clearing operation and fatally shot Manuel Esteban Pay Tehran. Okay, he's 26 years old. He was an activist who police said he shot a state trooper. So this guy shoots a state trooper.
Then gets killed.
The cops return fire, killing him.
Uh-huh.
And that's what this entire article is about. They actually, this is you scroll down the article a little bit. Activist was shot over a dozen times, family says. And
they posted so what?
They posted, I love the pictures that they posted.
Hold on, bro. So what?
He shot a fucking cop.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we missing here?
Bro,
but we paint him as a little fucking martyr.
DJ, this is a couple things. This is the media and the powers that be behind the media creating a scenario that's putting these entitled children, which is what the fuck they are, okay? They're entitled brat children who have no purpose at all in their life. They have no fight to fight. They have no purpose to build towards. They have nothing. And so they're sucked into this fucking gang mentality or this vigilante revolutionary mentality because that's appealing to people with no fucking purpose.
So it's other people with no purpose. Yeah.
So, but here's the problem. They have been told a lie to believe that they're fighting something which they're actually creating, and they are unable to understand that they are actually the militant weapon behind the man, and they're doing the man's work while they out here thinking that they're fighting the man. And so it sucks in these kids. I'm sorry that kid's dead now, but the media is to blame and the fucking culture's to blame. And that's it. If you shoot a fucking cop, you can expect to be shot back. That's common fucking sense. Every fucking person with a fucking brain that functions properly understands that. We understand that in a civilized society, we must have law and order. And we understand that when a police officer says X, and you fucking shoot them, they're going to shoot you back. That's fucking reasonable.
Yeah, it's beyond reasonable, man.
I'm fucking so tired of it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's a fucking hero now.
Dude, they have a little candlelight visual for him. Like,
yeah, he must have been real important with your fucking dog shit candles too. Y'all motherfuckers are fake outrage motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You don't really give a fuck.
No.
You want to fucking cry about something. And dude, these kids think they're fighting something that actually has meaning. They don't understand. You are being funded and organized and put into action by the biggest, richest, most fucking powerful, most abusive tyrants on the fucking planet. And you think you're fucking doing something revolutionary.
Yeah. These aren't your ideas.
Just because you put anti-fascist in front of fascist doesn't mean that you're not a fascist. Like, it's the biggest mind fuck that anybody, when you're working with the political system, the media, the big companies, the World Economic Forum, and they're all on your side and they're funding your shit, guess what you are?
You're a fascist. Yeah.
You're the fucking fascist army that you fucking think you're fighting against. It's you. I saw a woman today in the driver's place wearing a fucking mask. Now, how many studies have come out that said a mask don't do shit? Now, we've covered fucking all of them over the course of the last 3 years.
Yeah.
It's nothing new. There were studies that proved this shit in 2020. There were studies that proved this shit prior to 2020. It's just when we brought it up in 2020, y'all fucking hated us for it. It's been proven for a long time that masks don't do shit. There's a woman wearing a mask. She's probably 75 years old. She's fucking 100 pounds overweight, sick as fuck, wearing a mask, wearing a red Make America Great shirt, except it didn't say Make America Great. It said Make Lies Wrong Again. And I'm looking at this woman, and all I could think the whole time is like, lady, you're the fucking lie.
Walking contradiction.
You're the fucking lie. Like, you don't even understand that you are the fucking lie. Like, you're the person who locked down all these kids. You're the person that force vaccinated all these people. You're the person that created the media hysteria. You are the lie. And like, dude, we're dealing with a whole bunch of these people that are on the end of the fucking understanding curve. Even the most woke people are starting to realize, holy shit, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I get messages every day from these people, dude. Like, people who are like, man, I used to be like, when I first started listening to you, I thought you were the fucking enemy. You know, I used to be the biggest, far left extreme. Like, dude, these people, I bought into the shit. I drank the Kool-Aid. Like, I hear it all, dude. Those are the people perpetuating our fucking tyranny. Okay? It's the weakest. It's the fucking sickest. It's the most uneducated. And what do? We sit around and post videos about it, or fucking make jokes about it, or post memes about it, but yet they're continuing to get their way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I'm fucking sick of these people, bro.
No, dude, it's unreal, man. And like, another part of the development is like, one of the people that were arrested. This is another Daily Wire headline. It reads: Southern Poverty Law Center attorney charged with terrorism in Atlanta riot. So an attorney with the far left nonprofit Southern Poverty Law Center, or SPLC, was arrested Sunday for allegedly committing domestic terrorism to stop a police facility from being built. The Atlanta Police Department said Sunday night that Thomas Webb Juergens was among the 23 people charged after a, quote, group of violent agitators used the cover of a peaceful protest of the proposed Atlanta Public Safety Training Center to conduct a coordinated attack on construction equipment and police officers. They changed into black clothing and entered.
Let me paraphrase. They put on their militant uniforms.
Right. And entered the construction area and began to throw large rocks, bricks, Molotov cocktails, and fireworks at police.
Death.
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah.
You throw a Molotov cocktail at me, I don't give a fuck if I'm a cop or not. I'm shooting you in the face.
Now, according to the State Bar of Georgia, Thomas Webb Juergens is an attorney for the SPLC, who was admitted to the bar in 2021. He is one of only 2 of the 23 alleged agitators who were actually from Georgia, according to the police. Now, here's the interesting thing. So Juergen's arrest, the article reads, was first noted by Republican operative Greg Price, who pointed out that the FBI has relied on SPLC's judgment about who is a hate group. Representative Dan Bishop, Republican of North Carolina, asked in response, quote, will the SPLC be listing itself as a hate group? I mean, last month, an FBI whistleblower leaked a document showing that the FBI was investigating those practicing, quote, radical traditionalist Catholic ideology as potential domestic extremists, in part by citing that the SPLC listed the faction among its, quote, hate groups. The FBI then rescinded the document after it leaked, saying, quote, it does not meet the exacting standards of the FBI. Here's Mr. Juergens there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and there's the list. Yeah, right. There's your list of the arrestees.
Mm-hmm. Well, they'll know when the Catholic extremists actually show up, because if anybody actually understands what the Bible talks about and what Jesus said about those that harm children, he says to basically eliminate them.
Yeah.
So you'll actually know, because what'll happen is these people that are on the internet shaking their dicks and their asses in front of fucking little kids will end up on the fucking courthouse steps with their own penis cut off and shoved in their fucking mouth. So you'll know when they've crossed over to radicals.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I know this. Seeing all of this shit, all of this stuff is falling apart, though, man.
I'm glad about that. Yeah. I'm fucking over it. And I know a lot of other people are too.
How the fuck these people, like the person from Canada and the person from France, like what's that about?
It's about what I said, dude. It's about people thinking that they're fighting for a cause that isn't actually a real cause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's people who, they don't produce, they don't contribute, they don't create anything, they don't provide any jobs or any value or any products or any services or do anything of value in life, and they're searching for something that means something. And what means more than fighting for perceived freedom to anyone? It's a very noble thing in their mind.
Yeah.
So, like, when they create this lie based around all of this other bullshit and they start financing these people are extremely, extremely susceptible because they lack other things.
They lack perspective.
The reason they lack other things, why do they lack other things? This has to do with Canada and France. This has to do with the world. Because for the last 20 years, we have taught these children that where you finish in the game doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. You're special anyway. We've taught them not to compete. We've taught them that achievement is a moral, hazard, or building something is greed. They've been taught all these things that aren't true.
Complete inverse.
Yeah. And so now these people are unable to compete. They're unable to create. They're unable to understand. They're unable to fucking to feel fulfillment. So how are we, the people who created this, going to give them fulfillment? Oh, we're going to give them this nice cause to fight, anti-fascism, except they're not going to know the difference between anti-fascism and actual fascism. They'll just join if we tell them that they're fighting for fucking freedom. And what they don't understand is that all that money that you're getting from all these organizations that's coming down the pipe is all coming from the exact motherfuckers that y'all say you're fighting against. So it's easy to suck these people in because they're not very smart, because they have been made intentionally not be very smart, not have any purpose, not have any skills, not have any beliefs, not have any hope. So how do we mobilize them? Oh, we give them hope. We give them a cause. Bro, there's whole books about this. Yeah. There's whole books about this. Actually, when a real revolution starts, which I believe that it could happen, when a real revolution starts, these people are actually the first people to convert over in the history of revolutions. If you look at how revolutions happen, what happens is the people who are the counterculture actually realize that they're part of, this is going to blow up in these motherfuckers' faces, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And it's historically proven over and over and over again. There's books about it.
One thing I would like to highlight here, if you go back to the chart, which clearly reiterates what you're talking about.
How old are they?
look at the date of births.
That's right.
Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 74, 88. One is 74 again. Rest everything is in the 90s.
Hold on.
2000s.
Now on this show, when do I tell you the bullshit started consistently?
20 to 30 years.
I tell you, right when I graduated high school, all this shit started.
97.
I graduated high school in 1997. Look at all those motherfuckers born in 97 or later. They've created this culture of people on purpose to do this work on purpose. And until police understand that we, the people, stand behind you motherfuckers to handle this business, they're going to continue to be afraid because they're being held accountable personally for enforcing the law. Like there's lots of places in the country now where like these police officers, if they do the wrong thing in the line of duty, they can be sued civilly. That's fucking bullshit.
They do the right thing,
bro.
They can be sued civilly.
Bro. And so the people of this country have to stop this bullshit by standing behind the people who can actually enforce the laws.
Yeah. That's real, man. That's real. Well, guys, that was our first headline. Let's move right along to headline number 2. Headline number 2 reads, 4 U.S. citizens kidnapped by gunmen in Mexico. FBI offers reward for return. It says the FBI and Mexican government are investigating. So the article reads, 4 U.S. citizens were assaulted and kidnapped in Mexico on Friday, the FBI said. The 4 Americans drove across the U.S. border and entered the city of Matamoros, which borders the southernmost part of Texas. They were fired upon by unidentified gunmen and then, quote, placed in a vehicle and taken from the scene by armed men, according to the FBI in San Antonio. The group drove a white minivan with North Carolina license plates, according to the FBI. The names of the victims have not been released. That was at the time of this article being written. They are believed to have been targeted by mistake, a U.S. official told CNN. The FBI and Mexican law enforcement agencies are investigating. The FBI is offering a $50,000 reward for the return of the kidnapped Americans. So that's roughly $12,000 a piece, right? Now, I must warn you, I have a clip here.
Bro, that's insulting.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
But you motherfuckers put Mike Glover on the domestic terror list. You put patriotic American
Catholics.
You motherfuckers are talking about Catholics being extremists. We got Mexican fucking cartels crossing our border, killing our fucking citizens.
Dude. Now, I have to warn our watchers on YouTube, this video could be seen as graphic, so viewer discretion is advised. So the State Department cautions.
Was that video? What was that video we were watching there? Was that them loading dead bodies into the back of a...
Well, so at that time, it wasn't confirmed if they were deceased at the time.
Well, those 2 dudes are deceased. I mean, they're dragging blood all over the fucking street.
The whole street, yeah. But at the time of the video...
But those are them?
Those are them, yeah. So
and then the other 2 people around, or the other 2 apparently?
Correct.
They're still alive?
A total of 2 of the 4 Americans kidnapped have been found dead since that development.
Fucking bullshit, dude.
And it's really sad, and they're saying that this is just a case of mistaken identity, but it's like,
oops.
Yeah, just oops. Right?
Yeah, but let's go tell their families that, and let's give them the $12,000 that we were going to offer for a reward. Like, bro, I'm so fucking tired of this. We have the capacity and the ability to end this shit in about fucking 2 days.
Yeah.
And because you motherfuckers believe AOC's fucking pose ass photo shoot from fucking years ago, that there's all these horrendous atrocities happening, all of you people who bought that fucking narrative are responsible for these deaths. Just so you know. All common sense people understood why the wall needed to be there, what needed to happen. Now we have people how many tens of thousands of Americans are fucking being killed by the opiate or the fucking fentanyl shit that's coming across down there now? How many people are being raped, murdered, killed by the influx of these people across our border unregulated. I love immigrants.
Yeah.
America is a fucking immigrant land. Love it. We have a process for people to come here, and that process exists so that people come here and become contributing citizens, and they understand the culture and they understand the history. They have to take a fucking test. They have to study. It's hard. Most Americans couldn't pass it. All right. And we're allowing tens, hundreds of thousands, probably millions at this point, of illegal people, undocumented, don't know who the fuck they are. We don't know what organizations they're affiliated with. We have no fucking idea of anything. And now they're killing people. They're coming across the border, abducting people, killing them. Okay. And this is just the shit that's getting reported. And all you motherfuckers out there that fucking, cried these fucking crocodile tears because AOC's down at the fucking border doing fake photo shoots. This is your fucking fault. This is your fucking fault because you didn't educate yourself on the reality of what this all meant. And now we have people losing family members because of it.
Yeah. Obviously, this is just speculation, but Andy, do you see
it fucking pisses me off, dude.
Do you see a twist here, maybe potentially starting up another war front?
Yes. That's the goal.
And that's the long.
Listen, dude, the whole goal, in my opinion, here is the ultimate destruction of America.
Yeah.
And I believe that I believe there's a number of things they're going to do. I believe they're going to introduce another pandemic, a real one, a one that fucking actually fucking kills people. Then they're going to blame the people who stood up against the pandemic the first time for creating doubt in our
trusted government,
trust in the media, all the shit. They're going to fucking try to get rid of those resistors that way by blaming them and villainizing them for the next pandemic that they fucking put out. Then I think what they're going to do on top of that, because they're running out of shit they can actually do because everybody's waking up. And this is going to happen before 2024, in my opinion. I believe they're going to start this fucking war with Russia full blown, which will mean we are now at war with Russia, China, North Korea, and Iran. Okay. And now we're going to have a cartel battle in Mexico. So like, dude, if we're fighting all this shit all over the place and we got all this shit going on, this is the destruction and the intentional destruction of your fucking country.
This is the physical
you
part
are
of it
fucking
now.
Witnessing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you guys make fucking memes about it and think that's enough.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That this is the physical part of it, right? The moral.
It's going to get way worse.
That shit's already been done.
It's going to get way worse, dude. And like, I think they are going to fucking, they are going to crank the chaos to maximum level fucking 1,000 between now and that 24 election.
And why would they do that?
Because they don't want Trump to come in. Because if Trump gets in, he's going to fucking crush all of them.
Because their lives are on the line.
Yeah, that's correct.
It's very, very sad, man. I pray for this family, man. Yeah, my heart goes to him, but I mean, this is sad, And
people still don't understand, DJ. They don't understand that why people don't understand why they don't want Trump in. They don't understand that.
Yeah.
You guys don't understand it. Like, you don't understand. Like, you think that the reason they don't want Trump in is because he's mean or he is a racist or he's a this or he is a that. The reason they don't want the dude in is because he recognizes that it's us versus them, and he wants to take all their shit and fucking ruin it. And this is their livelihood. This is their purpose. This is their meaning to life. This is how they stay them and we stay us. And if they're all fucking united on it, they don't have to have a secret handshake because it's all a common interest that they share.
Why else would they have to lie? Why else would they have to pump the propaganda? Why else would they have to create these narratives?
Well, the fact that they pump the propaganda is an indication that they need it.
Exactly.
That's something to keep in mind.
Exactly.
They're losing their grip.
100%.
And dude, the American citizens need to speak out against this fucking escalation of this war shit. Every fucking week, they're sending more and more money to Ukraine, more and more shit, more and more weapons, blah, 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 blah. Bro, that shit needs to stop.
Yeah.
You're going to be, who's going to fight this war?
Yeah.
Because the patriots that have,
that's what we're
hold on, the patriots, the soldiers, the dudes who have fought all the other wars.
You mean the ones that they kicked out for not being vaccinated?
They ain't with this war. Who's going to fight it? I say that everybody that fucking posts the Ukraine flag in their fucking Instagram bio goes fights it. Their fucking friends go fight it. Their fucking families go fight it.
Yeah, go stand with Ukraine. I mean, that's my take. you know?
I can tell you this. The fact that we're paying fucking all this crazy tax to this government to go and money goes over there and doesn't stay here is fucking insane, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that picture of? Is that one of the women that was killed?
Yeah. Her name is, pull it up. I got it here. Her name is Latavia Tay McGee.
It's fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, headline number 3. Headline number 3 reads, this is a big story. We got to cover it. It's all over the place.
I hope it's J6. Oh, there we go.
Headline reads,
right.
Tucker Carlson releases exclusive J6 footage, says politicians, media lied about Sicknick, QAnon shaman.
Now, before you read this.
There's a lot.
Hold on. Now, before you read this, you and I sat on that couch that is 30 feet away and watched all this shit live.
Yeah, we did.
We watched it on fucking Newsmax. We watched it on OAN. It was all over the internet. We watched the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And for, I don't know, however long, how long has that been? 3 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck, it's been 3 years.
Damn, dude. That's
Has it
crazy.
been 3 years?
Yes.
Fuck, yeah, it has.
Yeah.
No, it's been 2. This was the second anniversary.
Oh, yeah, that was 21.
Yeah.
That's correct. We told you. We told you over and over and over and over and over again what actually happened. And now, here's the actual footage. And now, the footage is being censored and fact-checked on fucking social media.
Oh, it's worse than that.
Okay.
Oh, it's worse than that.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, if you ever wanted to pay attention to what happens when you're out of step with the narrative, pay attention to this story.
It's fucking wild, man.
Bro, they got motherfuckers still fucking in solitary confinement over this.
Oh, yeah. Well, dude, a judge actually just denied this. It reminds me of the Tate situation, what's going on with Andrew Tate.
Bro, that's a whole fucking bullshit thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, dude, I don't care what you fucking think of Andrew Tate. They're holding this motherfucker for, and by the way, I actually know Andrew Tate. I've talked to him quite a bit.
Yeah.
He's very fucking cool. Okay. All these charges and shit that you guys hear about, they've all been fucking proven false.
Yeah, they should keep filing continuances.
Now they're filing 30-day continuances every 30 days, which they can do for 6 months before they actually do anything to him. You got all these rumors coming out about him that he's sick, that he's got this or he's got that. And it makes you wonder, like, what do they want to do to him in jail?
Yeah. Epstein him.
The fact that this motherfucker is being held for 30 days, then 30 days, and 30 days, and 30 days, because he's speaking out against the fucking bullshit that's going on in the world.
That's not even why. It's deeper than that.
No, the reason why is because he has the attention of all these younger fucking males.
Exactly.
And these people they understand that somebody with that much attention is dangerous. He doesn't say anything that I don't fucking say.
Ding, 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 ding. Good job, Andy.
Yeah, no shit. Dude, look, man.
No, it's crazy though, man. It's crazy.
It's fucking bullshit, bro.
It's
like, dude, I see a lot of people hate on him.
Yeah.
Okay. But the reality is a lot of you guys hate on this motherfucker because he's fucking richer than you. He's done more shit than you. He's got a lot of fucking money. You don't fucking like it. He talks a lot of shit. You don't like him. I get it. A lot of people don't like me either for the same fucking reasons, honestly. Okay.
I'd hate me too.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I actually probably would hate me a little bit if I wasn't me. I'm being fucking real.
Yeah.
Okay. But the reality is like, dude, it doesn't matter. Like, you need to throw that shit out the window. Throw your personal feelings out the window. They're holding this guy for 30 days, 30 days, 30 days, 30 days without charging him of any crime because he's speaking out against the corruption going on in the world that's hurting you. And then you're fucking trashing him on the internet.
Yep. Yeah. But I would say it reminds me of the Tate situation though, with like our J6 prisoners, because dude, like a judge just today, so one of the prisoners, he's about to get sentenced and stuff, and he put in a motion to basically suspend the sentencing because of all of these new footages and shit coming out. The judge denied it and said no, and the only reason he gave him was because they didn't want to slow down the rest of the docket. Like, what are we talking about? So you mean to tell me
these people are going to continue to play? Listen, man, this is not a surprise.
No,
they're going to continue to go down this path because they're all in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When we talk about what happened on January 6th, I have been literally sitting on this show telling you what I fucking saw with my own fucking eyes. And you guys, not all you guys, a lot of you guys listen, but there's people.
You guys are with it, yeah.
Yeah, there's people who fucking try to cancel me. Let me explain something to you fucking slow ones out there. If we could just take all of you clout chasing, cancel culture fucks that make your fucking living, ruining other people's lives and citizens and shit. If we could, like, for the next 2 years, let's call a fucking truce, okay? Let's stop calling out each other. Let's stop fucking hating on each other. Let's stop trying to fuck with each other. And instead, let's unite all of those people and all of their attention and all of their resources and all of their following against the corruption going on in the fucking world so that we can fucking stop it. How about that?
Yeah. And then we get back to
in 2 years from now, bro, we can
needles.
fuck you to each other all day long, bro. I'll participate all day.
Yeah.
But right now, we got bigger fish to fry. We can fucking unite and take care of this. At the end of the day, we'll have a beer. We can go back to fucking hating each other. I don't give a fuck. But like this shit of like canceling people because you don't like the way they did something, or you don't like the way they talk, or you don't like the shit they're saying, or you're fucking jumping on because someone else says some shit. Bro, all that energy should be productively focused on these fucking people.
Yeah.
All of it. All of it. That's why I think cancel culture is so fucking lame. Like, you call these motherfuckers out for shit that is like minuscule little fucking bullshit in this grand scheme, while you let these motherfuckers rob us, suppress us, take our fucking freedoms, lie, cheat, and steal to every one of us, take our fucking tax money.
Fuck with our food, our water.
Bro,
medicine.
It pisses me off beyond belief.
Yeah.
Like, dude, let's get together and use all of this fucking energy that we all like to throw at each other, and let's get these motherfuckers. How about that?
Yeah.
How about, I can get on with that.
I'm down with it. Bring your pool noodles.
Yeah, let's start all fucking calling them out on the shit they do and see how much they can control it. They can't control the narrative already. And there's still so many people that are afraid to speak out because they're afraid some shit's going to happen to them. They can't do shit to all of us.
No.
They can't get all of us. This is why they're making an example of someone like Tate. I've never even brought up Tate's name on the show because I don't like to clout chase and fucking, I'm not gossip. I'm not a gossip person. People don't even know that I fucking know him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And here he is, dude. All you motherfuckers out there making fun of him and talking shit and say all this shit about him. And here's the reality. That dude's fucking arguing against the biggest fucking powers on the fucking planet. And he's making an impact. And so they're punishing him. And then when they punish him, all the fucking sheep will go, oh, see, fuck him, blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck, guys?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I did it, man.
Like, bro, all of our energy should be focused on these fucking corrupt people. It's us and them. And we're us and they're them. And you ain't them and they ain't us. And there's no other way to say it. There's people that are for globalism. There's people who are for fucking technological slavery. There's people who want to take your freedoms away and give you everything to handcuff your own fucking personal existence on this planet so you can fucking get all the information. You can get all the dopamine. You can get all the food. You can get all the shit. And you don't have to leave your fucking house. And you don't have any purpose in life other than consume. That's what they're creating intentionally. There's people that believe that. And then there's people that believe in the real world. And there's people that believe in humanity. And they believe in freedom. And they believe in fucking equal opportunity. And they believe that we should all be left the fuck alone by our government. That's us. And then there's them. And you can choose which reality you want to join. But most people want to join the second one. They want to be free. We don't want to pay 70% all in tax, 60% all in tax. They don't want to be fucking extorted for their tax money, because that's what the fuck it is. It's not fucking robbery. Like a lot of people say, oh, it's robbery. It's not fucking robbery. It's extortion. It's you pay me or I'll put you in jail.
Right.
And then when you pay me, I'm going to go spend the money on shit that comes back to me.
I'm going to go send it to Ukraine.
We're going to wash the money.
And
we're going to send it. We're going to send it to the biggest military companies in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to kick us back in our political. And you know what? If you don't fucking do that, you're going to fucking jail.
Yeah. We're going to use that money.
That's fucking extortion.
And then we're going to use that money to send to a lab to create this virus that we're going to then use to oppress you and keep you locked in your houses for 3 years.
Bro, and look, I believe that if we're going to have a civilized, great country, in our country, there needs to be a level of tax that's reasonable. And I believe that level of tax is 10 to 15%. And I believe that all people should pay it. And I believe that if you don't pay it, you don't get to fucking vote. Because if you don't pay in the system, you don't get to fucking have a say in the system. Mm-hmm. And I also believe that that money should 100% go to America. It should not go to foreign aid. It should not go to fucking here. It should not go to there. It should not go over there. It should go here. Have you guys been in our cities lately? Have you seen the poverty? Have you seen the crime? Have you seen the suffering that's happening right here in the United States of America? They are fucking robbing us, extorting us, and stealing from us, and we are attacking each other over dumb shit. It's lame shit, bro.
No, dude.
It's weak shit. We all have a bigger calling right now.
That's what they want.
All of us here in this fucking existence, in this current time and point in history, have a duty, in my opinion, to resist what the fuck is happening. Now, it doesn't have to be violence at all.
No.
It can be just simple decisions. I'm going to you got negative energy, you want to fuck with someone, start fucking with these people.
Yeah.
I've been fucking with them for years. I've been waiting for y'all to fucking join.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like, bro, when you start realizing what's actually going on in the world, it's very difficult for people to, like, it's very difficult for me to engage in meaningless shit when I realize what is actually happening.
How much deeper the problem is, yeah.
And like the fact that people just float through life trying to, like, you know, fuck with everybody else and not realize that you're the one being fucked with the most.
And your silence
it would be great
is
if we could all. It would be great if we could all fucking have a little truce for a couple years and focus our energy. And then, you know, after we get rid of these fucking globalist shitbags that are trying to fucking kill us and ruin our lives and ruin your kids' lives and ruin our futures, have us living in a pod, eating motherfucking crickets. After we take care of them, then we can like fuck off to each other
and argue about what color the dress is. Is it gold or white or blue or dumb shit? Yeah, but this Tucker Carlson release, it's massive. And he's not even done. I mean, he's just getting started. And this all started when McCarthy gave Tucker Carlson exclusive access to over 40,000 hours of J6 footage, which the select committee did not want to hand out or send out or give access to anybody. But McCarthy promised to give it to Tucker Carlson. He did that. And so this is what we're looking at. So the article reads, Tucker Carlson released never-before-seen footage from January 6, 2021 riots at Capitol Hill that appeared to dispel several narratives pushed by the Democrat-controlled House Select Committee and the legacy media. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy granted Tucker Carlson tonight an exclusive first look to over 40,000 hours of security camera footage from the Capitol building that were hidden from the public for over 2 years. On Monday, Carlson offered the first glimpses of footage involving key figures from that day. Carlson concluded that the footage proves that lawmakers and the media were lying about the events that took place on January 6th. So the first batch of footage showed Trump supporters peacefully touring the building, sightseers, as Carlson put it, but the footage of the rioters overwhelmingly consumed the news coverage of January 6th, which many in D.C. have compared to 9/11 and the attack on fucking Pearl Harbor, bro. Capitol police officers were seen escorting Jacob Chansley, a Navy veteran, widely referred to as the liberal media as the QAnon shaman, around the building without incident. They were walking this man through the hallways and rooms of the Capitol. Carlson reported that officers were seen showing Chansley around, even trying to open locked doors for him. At one point, at least 9 police officers were seen in close proximity to Chansley, and none of them slowed him down. The second batch of videos of footage addressed the widely promoted narrative by Democrats and the media that the events of January 6th was a, quote, deadly insurrection, often citing the death of police officers, most of whom died by suicide after the riot, while others died of natural causes. Only one person, an Air Force veteran and Trump supporter, Ashley Babbitt, was shot and killed by a Capitol police officer. She's the only person that died on the day.
By the way, who said that? Who said that 100
we said
times?
That. We said that. However, the article reads, the one person who became a household name was Officer Brian Sicknick, this gentleman here, who the media alleged was, quote, attacked by the mob and once falsely claimed was hit in the head with a fire extinguisher.
That wasn't what it was claimed. It was claimed that Trump supporters took the fire extinguisher and smashed his fucking skull. Mm-hmm. That was the story.
That was the story, yeah. Sicknick, however, was seen walking normally while guiding Trump supporters out of the building as He wore a helmet, which appears to contradict the media narrative that he died of a head injury.
Now, hold on. Are you going to clarify this even further?
Yeah, the medical examiner said that he actually died of a stroke.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a stroke.
Okay. But the important point here, and this point that needs to be pointed out, I don't know if you're going to, because I'm definitely interrupting.
No, you're good.
They, according to their narrative, this guy should have already been dead by the time he's seen on the video.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. It says the tape overturns the single most powerful and politically useful lie that Democrats told us about January 6th, Carlson told viewers. As Carlson noted, the footage of Sicknick had an electronic bookmark in the Capitol archives, alleging the January 6th House Select Committee had reviewed it and chose not to include it in its widely publicized hearings and the final report. Quote, they lied about the police officer they claimed to revere, Carlson said. Quote, if they were willing to do that, then their dishonesty knew no limits. The third batch showed footage of Ray Epps, the man caught urging Trump supporters to go into the Capitol the night before the J6 riot. Seen on the grounds at least 30 minutes at the time, he told the House Select Committee regarding a text message he sent to his nephew, claiming he was already heading back to his hotel. As Carlson noted, that false claim to congressional investigators is itself a crime. Lied to federal investigators. The lack of any criminal charges against Epps has fueled suspicion from critics that he had coordinated with the FBI leading up to the riot. Now, everybody's countering the narrative. They're already on it. Like you said, they're already censoring videos on social media platforms.
Dude, it's not just censoring. They're not just putting up an alert. They're fact checking people, okay, saying that this is not true when the video clearly shows it. Okay. Yeah. And by the way, for those of you that don't know, Instagram will turn your shit off. They will turn your traffic completely fucking off for posting shit that goes against their fact check.
Yeah. Well, and so today is Tuesday when we recorded this. So
they're doing everything they can to make sure no one sees this.
Nobody sees it.
Yeah.
But so today is Tuesday when we recorded this show. It's Wednesday when you guys will hear this. Tucker's actually going on again tonight, releasing another batch.
I think it's all week long.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, you got 40,000 hours. It ain't gonna be done in one day, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, the counter narrative is already trying to be put in place. So this is a CNN article. The headline reads, U.S. Capitol Police Chief rips into Tucker Carlson over, quote, offensive use of January 6 footage. Their part saying that U.S. Capitol Police Chief Tom Manger on Tuesday ripped into Fox News host Tucker Carlson over his commentary about footage from the January 6, 2021 insurrection that he aired Monday night, saying that the host, quote, cherry-picked. Now, I want you guys to remember this, that phrase, cherry-picked. Okay, and let's see if we see any common denominators here. From the footage to present offensive and misleading conclusions about the attack.
They always accuse you of what the fuck they did.
Exactly. Quote, the program conveniently cherry-picked, there it is again, from the calmer moments of our 41,000 hours of video. The commentary fails to provide context about the chaos and violence that happened before or during these less tense moments.
Okay, well, let's see that.
Where's it at?
That's right.
Where is it at? They said, quote,
Wait, hold on. Where are the cell phone videos of this shit?
Yeah, where's it all
Where
at?
the fuck is the footage of this shit? We would have seen it.
Where's it at? Says another part of the manager says, quote, finally, the most disturbing accusation from last night was that our late friend and colleague Brian Sicknick's death had nothing to do with his heroic actions on January 6th, manager wrote. Quote, the department maintains, as anyone with common sense would, that Officer Sicknick not fought valiantly for hours on the day he was violently assaulted, Officer Sicknick would not have died the next day. But again, the time that they said that he died, he was caught walking people through the Capitol hours later.
They're not fighting either.
No.
It was walking them through.
Guiding them through.
Yes.
Dude, most people looked at it and said it looked like a guided high school fucking field trip. Okay, here's another article for you. Tucker Carlson pushes the bogus January 6th story he wanted to tell. saying that the fix was in. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy gave Fox News' Tucker Carlson exclusive access to sensitive J6 security camera footage, and there was no great mystery as to what would happen next. The controversial host with Republican leaders.
The controversial host. He's only controversial to people that are lying.
Exactly.
He's got the highest rated show on fucking television.
I mean, there's a reason people are watching their shit.
By a lot.
Yeah. With Republican leaders' blessings, would cherry pick. There it is again. Do we see it?
Yeah, here comes the fucking labeling.
Here, do we see it again?
We're going to be arguing with that lady that lady from the DMV about fucking, oh, that's just cherry pick footage.
Yeah, it's cherry pick. Yeah, cherry pick. There it is again.
Let's repeat the word enough so people just learn it.
It was cherry pick. Let's all the sheep say it. Let's all say it at once because this is what they're going to do.
All right, one, two, three.
Cherry pick. Like, that's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Here's another article with MSNBC. Tucker Carlson, with video provided by Speaker McCarthy, falsely depicts J6 riot as a peaceful gathering. Kinzinger.
If you read,
I mean, dude, it's everywhere.
If you read 1984 by George Orwell, he will fucking state very clearly in the book that they will tell you that your own eyes are deceiving you. That's where we are in this.
Yeah.
You can watch.
A man is a woman, Andy.
Huh?
A man is a woman.
Bro, you're watching the shit happen in front of your face, and they're saying it didn't happen.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Well, here's another disturbing thing. So all of these headlines that I just read,
bro, these people are fucked. And all these people that are fucking hanging on in the narrative, you're all fucked too. People know.
Every single one of these left-leaning articles that I just read the headlines to you guys.
Let me tell you something. It's fucking treason.
Yeah.
It's fucking treason.
But here's the thing, man. Every single one of these articles, headlines that I just read to you, nowhere in the article will they link a fucking second of any of the video footage that Tucker released. Not one. Not 1 second.
Why?
That's a good question to ask, guys. Why do you think they're not putting those videos in their articles? Is it because people will...
Our listeners are fucking smart.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Now, one little final interesting thing. You got Chuck Schumer, as I like to call him, Schmuck Schumer. This was his comments that he just made today on the Tucker Carlson release. Let's listen to this real quick, guys.
Speaker McCarthy is every bit as culpable.
Saying Tucker Carlson was culpable.
As Mr. Carlson. Speaker McCarthy's decision to share security footage with Fox looked like a mistake from the very beginning. But after last night, it looks like a disaster.
Oh!
Speaker McCarthy has played a treacherous game by catering to the hard right. He's enabled the big lie and has further eroded away at our precious democracy.
The hard right.
Hard right.
Motherfucker.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Everybody who doesn't agree with their shit is far right, alt right, hard right, extremists.
Mm-hmm.
Put them on a fucking list.
Mm-hmm.
Harass, but you got cartel members crossing the border to our fucking country, killing our people. You have fucking people dressing up in military uniforms, attacking the police.
Hard right, bro. Cherry picked. You're cherry picking information, Andy. Cherry picking. It was cool to see Elon Musk. He chimed in on this a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw his tweets, but somebody, Greg Price tweeted out.
This is where the treason comes in.
Yeah, Greg Price tweeted out. He says, the J6 committee lied about how Brian Sicknick died, lied about Barry Loudermilk taking rioters on a reconnaissance mission, lied about Josh Hawley running away, lied about Ray Epps being a credible witness. Elon Musk replied to that tweet saying, quote, besides misleading the public, they withheld evidence for partisan political reasons that sent people to prison for more serious crimes than they committed.
Far more serious crimes.
For far more serious crimes than they committed. That is deeply wrong, legally and morally.
It's treasonous. And here's why. They're omitting information that we need to know, and they're crafting a narrative about citizens of this country, about shit that they did that was, quote unquote, against the interests of America, okay, which footage clearly shows it's not the case that they've made, all right? And these people then colluded and worked together to create a narrative to control the public's response to the outrage of an 80-year-old fucking man claiming that he got more votes than Barack Obama by staying in his fucking basement. Well, that might be able to fool someone who's 20 fucking years old. But I actually was a fucking 27-year-old man when Barack Obama got elected into office. And let me tell you something. Everybody was excited. He ran on hope.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody fucking cheered for the dude. At his inauguration in Chicago, I was emotional watching it. I thought it was an amazing thing. Okay? So don't fucking tell me. That's an unbelievable fucking lie that Joe Biden got 81 million fucking votes. And the reason that they're defending this fucking lie and the reason they're all in on this fucking lie is because this is how they criminalize and punish anyone who questions the other fucking lie.
Which was the election.
Yes, right.
Yeah, man. The shit's insane.
Look, dude, it's common sense. You motherfucker, they kept this motherfucker in the basement for fucking 2 years, dude. When they had events, what'd they do? They blamed COVID and they made people stay in their cars and they could only have 16 people there.
Mm-hmm.
Or social distancing so that we can't expose how fucking many people don't support this man because they won't show up. Nobody shows up anywhere the guy goes. People make fun of him everywhere he goes. Where the fuck are his supporters? Where are they? I tell you where they are. They're on the fucking internet and they're made up tech for the most part to create the perception that we actually fucking elected this motherfucker, and they're trying to hide all that shit. This is why they hate Elon Musk, because Elon Musk blowing the whistle on the games they play to get this man in.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's
insane. Well, I mean, listen.
How easy is it? Let me ask you something, dude. Let's just say you and I own the fuck. We had the keys to social media, all of them. Okay, all of them. And everybody clearly knows, like, and if you listen to the show a little bit, you probably think I'm right wing. If you listen to the show a lot, you know I'm nothing of the sort. I'm a pro-freedom fucking American,
Mm-hmm.
okay? I believe there's room for everybody. I believe that all ideas should be considered to produce the best result. That's how I've been successful in business. That's how I've been successful in life. And that's how we can run a successful country. We need people of opposing viewpoints to say their points, and then we need someone to make a decision about which the right way it is. We're a small group of people. That's how it fucking works. So I'm not fucking far right. So if you and I had the keys to social media and we wanted to propagate our opinions and our viewpoints, okay, and we had the capacity to completely shut down one side of the argument, all right, just shut it down, give them no traffic. And then we had the capacity to high flow traffic to the people that agree with us.
Mm-hmm.
How easy would that be to do if we had the keys?
It'd be extremely easy.
Okay. Now, how easy would it be to do if we had these platforms and then we wanted to take it a step further? And instead of just suppressing one side and flowing the actual organic traffic to these people, why wouldn't we just use our own technology to artificially boost all the engagement and all the fucking, popularity of these viewpoints in every how easy would that be for us to do?
Be fairly easy.
Okay. And then we own it and we take our $400 million investment and we fucking take our $400 million and invest it into one side of the party, the side that we're boosting up.
Mm-hmm.
How hard would that be to do?
Easy.
And people have such a hard time understanding what's actually happening. If you go out in the real world, how many of these crazy fucking far left progressive motherfuckers do you fucking actually meet?
Not very
Very few.
Very few.
And the few that you do meet are honestly like, they're kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You meet them. You could tell they believe something very much. They don't have any logic or facts to really back it up. They get angry real easy. They throw fits and temper tantrums. And it's real easy. Like, dude, I used to like just make fun of these people, but now I look at them and I'm like, fuck.
It's a sad life.
Yeah. Like you guys are fucked up. Like, you're being fucking played. And not only are you being played, you're being played for the exact people that you fucking claim to hate.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And like, dude, it's just like the shit is so clear in my mind what's actually been going on for the whole time, which is why I've done the whole fucking show. I'm to the point now where it's like, bro, like I'm seriously thinking about just going and doing the MFCEO project again and saying, fuck this show. Because dude, the reality is like, I said it all. I fucking told y'all. DJ and I have spent our last 3 years of our life fucking putting this out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fucking, Like, at what point in time are we going to accept what has actually happened in the United States of America?
How much more proof do we need?
I don't need any. I didn't need any. And fucking when this happened, the day it happened.
Yeah.
You know, how many more things need to come out in the wash to show that like these people are full of shit? They lied about fucking every single fucking issue that's divided this country and fucked up our lives for the last fucking 3 years. And they've done it for power. They've done it for greed. They've done it for fucking their own preservation. And like, dude, they continue to do so. This January 6th committee, bro, every single one of those motherfuckers should be in jail for the rest of their fucking life for treason.
Yeah.
What the fuck they did.
And that's being nice.
Dude, I actually believe it should be worse than jail. But I am being nice. I'm feeling fucking gracious today.
That's the left side of you.
It is. Yeah. Real talk.
Real shit.
Real talk. These people should have their heads rolling down a fucking slide from the guillotine.
Yeah.
In front of the whole world.
And then put on the stakes at the White House in the front gate.
Listen, dude, you're fucking with an entire country of people for your own fucking gain. Dude, it's fucking frustrating, dude.
Nobody even talks about the fact that the shaman, dude.
Bro, these motherfuckers.
They got proof of him like at fucking, BLM and Antifa protests.
Listen, dude. There are people right now, as all of you listen to this, there are men and women sitting in a fucking jail cell since the day this happened. Since the day this happened, they've been sitting there in this fucking jail cell.
With no due process.
Yeah. And we're out here making fucking memes.
Right.
That's fucking absurd, bro. This is bullshit. We got political prisoners in our fucking jails that are actually just patriots of our fucking country that do they deserve punishment for going in the Capitol? Maybe. Okay, maybe a trespassing or something like that. But we didn't, dude, the shit they claimed and what they made this to be started the minute after. The media started, if you remember, the way they started getting everybody against this was they started with headlines of they made it racial at first. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. Where they showed everybody climbing up the fucking, the Capitol and all this shit. And then they started putting out the racial narrative, like what if this would have been black people? Mm-hmm. What would have happened if this were black people?
Yeah, well, black people did do that.
There was a lot of black people. Listen, bro.
I'm just saying historically, like
there was a whole lot of black people at fucking J6. It wasn't like it was just all a bunch of white people. It was a fucking bunch of Americans. Okay? They tried to make it racial, which got people fired up. And then they fucking went in with this is fucking the worst tragedy that ever existed on American soil, worse than the Civil War, worse than 9/11, worse than Pearl Harbor. They ran a fucking fake candlelight vigil, bro, when nobody died except somebody they killed. Mm-hmm. Do you not remember Kamala Harris and Joe Biden coming out on the first anniversary and pulling that bullshit with that somber ass fucking setting?
This is CNN live from the Capitol.
Yeah. And they got this fucking, Hans Zimmer fucking production.
Dude, Hans Zimmer, he got some good shit.
He does. That's why they used it. But like, motherfucker, they're like doing all these theatrics and shit. And like, you're supposed to be sitting there like crying, like, oh God. And they're comparing this to fucking 9/11 and fucking Pearl Harbor, where thousands of fucking Americans died.
Yeah. They should have used Sarah
These
McLachlan.
people are evil fucks, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have used Sarah McLachlan. That would have helped their case just a little bit.
Bro.
Nobody's even like, did you see the video of the
Bro, if this don't wake you up to it,
yeah.
Like if you don't really take some time and watch the footage.
If you can find it at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit, man.
Because here's the dangerous thing, guys. They rewrite the history books right now in present. Which is a part of the thing.
Well, that's what they're doing with these guys coming out today and saying, we're going to, Tucker Carlson's a fucking creating this and that and this. They're trying to write the history books now. You know what they plan on doing with that motherfucker, right?
Right. Well, I mean, and that's the question that should worry all of us. So those of us that are listening right now, and we all know the truth, if they're rewriting the history books and we know the truth, what do you think that they plan on doing with us? The ones that know the truth when they try to teach this shit to the kids 20 years from now. That should worry all of us. And it should worry you. So But with that being said, guys, that was our third and final headlines. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. It's time for our final section of the show. As always, we have thumbs up or dumb as fuck. This is where we show a headline. It'll get one of those two options. So thumbs up or dumb as fuck headline reads, 8-year-old Arkansas boy raises nearly $90,000 to help Waffle House server living in motel with family. This is a really, despite all the craziness, ending on a great note, this is a fucking amazing story. So the article reads, an 8-year-old Arkansas boy helped raise tens of thousands of dollars for his favorite Waffle House server after finding out the man lived in a motel room with his family. Kazan Hunter, 8 years old, often dines at a Waffle House restaurant in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's where he met a friendly server named Devontae Gardner, THV11 reported. Quote, I come with a positive attitude. I treat everybody with positivity. I love to see everybody smile, Gardner explained to the outlet. Today reported when Hunter learned Gardner had been living in a motel room with his wife and 2 daughters for 8 months due to unsafe living conditions at their previous home, Gardner said, we wanted to find something affordable, so we moved into a low-income area. We just got tired of infestations with rats and roaches and all this black mold. My daughters were getting sick, no heat and things like that. When it was cold outside, we had to bundle up with like 4 or 5 blankets in order to stay warm. Additionally, given the high cost of staying in the motel, Gardner was struggling to save up for a car on his earnings, he told THV11. So Hunter, the 8-year-old, decided to set up a fundraiser to help his friend buy a car, explaining on the GoFundMe page that Gardner is a, quote, hardworking dad who, quote, has to walk or get a ride to work every day. According to the GoFundMe page, the original goal was just to raise $5,000, but the fundraiser soon widely exceeded Hunter's expectations. As of 9 p.m. This past Saturday, over $88,000 has been raised. Quote, the other morning, he said, I was just trying to make maybe $5,000 and get him a car. Now it's turned into a crowd. We had no clue this was going to happen, the boy's mom, Victoria Hunter, explained to Today. Gardner explained to the outlet how he plans to buy a vehicle for the family, find an apartment, and put any remaining money towards his daughter's education. Quote, it'd just be a blessing, you know? I'm always counting my blessings, always. Thanks. Anybody that gives me, it almost made me cry. He told THV11. And there's a server and the 8-year-old. What we got?
That's fucking awesome. You know, this is what it's going to take. Like, it's going to take all of us out here in the real world, like, taking care of each other. These motherfuckers are going to ruin us.
They're not taking
They're going to take everything from us. They're going to fucking ruin our lives. They're going to fuck us in every way possible. And if we don't look out for each other in the real world, we ain't going to make it. And that includes doing things for people that you notice need some things done for them. And that doesn't mean doing it on the internet. That doesn't mean, hey, I'm raising money for charity. That doesn't mean any of that shit. It means do good where you see good can be done. Okay? And if we can all do that, and all of America can do that, and all the world can do that, we don't need these motherfuckers.
Nope.
We don't need them. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I love this. And I love the fact that this 8-year-old boy was perceptive enough to recognize somebody in need, right? Like, I don't know that I was that perceptive at 8 years old.
No, I don't think I was either.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
And, here's this dude who's, working. There's plenty of jobs, by the way, everywhere. This guy's choosing to work. He's taking the right path. This guy could easily say, oh, I'm fucking in poverty. Fucking, government, do my shit.
Yep.
This dude's fucking working at Waffle House, making people's food, making people smile, giving them a good experience. And dude, it just shows you, man, like if you do good things happen, and I respect both these men. Yeah. And I'm saying men intentionally because that little 8-year-old boy is more of a man than most of you motherfuckers listening. That's fucking fact.
That's real.
It's real talk.
It's real shit.
I see people, bro. Listen, dude. I don't. This is gonna sound fucking stupid, but like I do a lot of good shit that no one ever knows about. Now I'm just like telling like the world that, but I'm making a point. Like we don't have to get recognition for the good shit we do. We don't have to fucking post it on Instagram. By the way, do you know how dehumanizing it is for someone for you to like give somebody something and then like post it?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm not into that shit. Like the whole like, I take a picture of the tip that I left and all that shit. Like, that's not for me. Like, I think you should do good when you see opportunities to do good and trust that those good things will come back to you in some way, shape, or form later on down the road. And if we all fucking took that mentality, the mentality of doing good where we see good can be done, the world will be a lot better place. And like, dude, a lot of people will say, because dude, you're with me a lot. Like what I do when I see homeless people and shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of people won't help those people. And they say, Andy, why do you do that? Like, I'm with people once in a while when I do these things. And people are like, why do you do that? That person's just going to go get a hotel room and get fucking drunk. However they decide to fucking do whatever it is they do, that is on them. Right? Like, I can't help someone. Like, I can't
That's not your burden
be
to bear.
responsible for the decisions they make. But here's what I can recognize. I'm me. My life is pretty fucking good. Do I have bad things? Yeah, they're bad things. Do I have struggles? Yeah, there's struggles. They're not any struggles compared to what this man has. You see what I'm saying? So if I could fucking live here in this place and time that I have earned my place and time in, it wasn't gifted to me.
Right.
And I can help. That's the right thing to do to me. That's just the way, my mom and dad, they fucking taught me that. That's where I got it from. And I feel like if we all, and I know there's a lot of people out there that do a lot of good, but if we could all just like take a little bit more of an actual interest in people's well-being instead of like just doing it for the gram and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And just do it because it's the right thing to do.
Not because it's a trend.
How much better would the world look?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I was talking to Rick, the guy that gave my driver's test this morning, and we were talking about, it's funny you brought this up because we were actually talking about this exact topic. And we were talking about specifically in St. Louis. And he was reminding me, how August Bush, the old man August Bush, how much he did for the city. And then the other, like back in that day, like all the business leaders like got together to like take pride in the city and revitalize the city and do those things. And like that's something we need. Like, dude, I'm talking motherfuckers in St. Louis. Like if you're someone in St. Louis like that wants to get together and do this shit, like I'm fucking down for that. Like we need local leadership in every city to step the fuck up and say, hey, I'm going to handle my own backyard. And like, dude, I don't know. I got a lot of thoughts about it, but the point is that like, dude, we need to look out for each other and we need to be fucking cool and we need to treat people with respect and we need to help people when we have the ability to help people. And if it costs us a little bit, if it hurts us a little bit, if it makes us, bro, if you're doing good and they're doing less than you, why not give them a little of what you got? I believe in that.
Yeah.
But I don't believe the government should be the one deciding that. I believe it should be us.
It's a personal decision.
Because the government doesn't fucking do it. The government takes our shit and keeps it instead of actually investing it into the programs and the communities.
Otherwise, the problems would have been fixed by now.
That's right.
So like, thumbs up for this, man.
Dude, total thumbs up. This is one of the better ones we've had.
So it's a very wholesome story.
You trying to get me to shut up there or what? Was that the polite cutoff? All right. Yeah, I got it. All right. For fucking Roger. Time to shut the fuck up. Hey, it is what it is, bro. It's a good show. Like I hope people start coming together, man. Like, and what I said about that cancel culture shit, think about that next time you're about to jump on somebody. You're about to fucking expend emotional energy. You're about to make a post about some other fucking American citizen while you got all these people doing this evil ass shit to us. You got all these pedophiles being normalized and we're not focusing our energy there. I mean, bro, if we all took our negative energy and focused on the people responsible for the negativity that's actually happening in the world, this shit would be fixed in fucking a month.
Yeah.
It'd be a nice way to fucking, because like, dude, it's going to get way worse. Like you guys, you listen to the show and, I get the DMs and I get the nice messages. Oh man, I can't believe you're right. I get the jokes, the tinfoil jokes. Oh yeah. The Andy Damas. I get all that shit. But I'm telling you right now, if we don't fucking make a stand, if we don't fucking resist this shit, it's going to get way, 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 way worse. You ain't seen nothing yet. And so I don't want to be sitting here 2 years from now being like, I fucking told you. So I wish people would understand. It's us, the people, no matter what the fuck you think of me, no matter what you think of what I do or who I am or whatever, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
You're on my team, dude. Because I ain't one of them. And you ain't one of them. And we're down here fucking fight. That don't make no sense. Not right now. I'm willing to work with any of my enemies to fucking attack these motherfuckers socially. You understand?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
That's the attitude we got to have. Anyway.
Well, guys, Andy, that's all I got.
Yeah, don't be a hoe.
Share the show.